Welcome back to War in the Sea with me, Dukes. We were doing something, as I recall. I think these planes are on their way to do some bombing. It's been a couple days since I played the last one. It's been so hot here that it's hard to find a good time to do a recording because you have to turn the air conditioner off, otherwise it's too loud. So, appreciate the sacrifice that I'm giving you by turning off my air conditioning, you know? First world problems, eh? Anyway, we've located them with our bombers. Now, this could be very devastating for the enemy, you see. I mean, we might get shot down a couple times. Ah, this is the convoy. Of course it is. And we've got quite a few ships here. Now, I believe I'm carrying AP bombs, which is going to be less than efficient. Hitting merchant ships. But what we're going to do is break everybody up. We're going to... I mean, and again, I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if you should just leave them in formation. We're going to tell one to attack this. And it's a... well, not an airplane, first of all. It's not an oiler. There was no oiler in here, as I recall. No. And then 2 is going to get this one. I guess it doesn't matter for aircraft here. What was this? This was still a merchant. Okay. And I mean, I guess, yeah, go for the guy on the end there since we can see him. So we're giving everybody their own target. Like so. And then we'll select everybody. And we'll say attack. We're going to get... now I think what I have done there is fuck it up by telling everybody to attack 7. Or a 2, rather. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. I did that. You go there. You attack him. You attack that. Okay, so that's working. You're attacking him. I should have just done this to begin with. What an idiot hole. What an idiot hole. And you're going there. Oops. There. Now these two in the front are heavy cruisers. What I could do is tell my back to aim for something. Maybe I will. Like, tell him to go for that one instead, and tell him to go for this one instead. Because those other two were likely to miss. Because they'll just move. If they haven't seen us already, they're going to start moving anyway. Now, the Japanese have... usually don't have radar. I suspect these heavy cruisers might have radar, but I might be completely wrong. They might not actually have any, which is possible. The destroyers might have air radar. I mean, we could always look, I suppose, this up. No, they don't. They just have visibility. I mean, radar detection is 65%. I think that's their radar detection rather than anything else. So if you have a look at a heavy cruiser, a Tone and a Takeo or a Takeo actually do have an air radar. So one of those could be, okay, we're going to miss stuff here. So let's go back up. I think this guy might have... There we go. There's bombs going... Oh, he hit that one. That was one hit there. That's good. Let's just kind of watch from like this angle. Good, got him as well. Those look like misses. That was a miss there. Got him. Miss. Miss, 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 miss. Over here. Miss, miss, miss. Okay. Well, we nailed 3 out of 3, it looks like. 1 bomber down. What I will do is pause for a second. Maximum speed, maximum climb, form up. Yeah, they're gonna take off for the skies, big time. And look at these. This guy looks very upset. This guy doesn't appear to have any fire. The bomb probably went right through his deck. No problem. This guy didn't get hit, I don't believe. These two guys missed everything. So I think we struck these back 3. Which is not bad. Considering I singled the targets up. Maybe next time we'll do 2 and 2 for everybody. But even those front ones that had 2 had no hits. Now he's got his fire out, so he's probably going to be fine. I think the merchants are a little bit too hardy in this one. At least the Japanese ones are. Yours take 1 torpedo and they're dead. I mean, a 1,600-pound bomb, whether it's AP or not, smashing through your ship should probably do the trick on a ship not really built for war. And he's got a fire below decks. It was briefly on deck for a second. Now it's below decks again. Is he going to do it? I think he's probably going to be fine. That guy's very low in the water. Oh, dear. And this guy's over here. Now, is there a submarine in the area? It is. Where is this submarine? Scope, please. Slow that down so we don't have a stroke. Okay, he was nowhere near anything. This would be my guess from that view there. So I think we're done here. Heavy, moderate, and heavy. Okay, well, you know, they did their job. They did some damage. They're a little bit better at hitting destroyers, big ships, not small ships. And maybe I should have had them a bit lower as well. Probably could have afforded to go lower. I only lost 1 plane. Some of the bombing and airplane stuff is still, even though I've played many hours of this game, it's still a little bit of, I don't know, feels like guesswork sometimes. I don't know, should I be using this? Should I be using that? Okay, so our ships have arrived back here. So what we're going to do is, we've got 2 destroyers in here. We're going to keep those. And we're going to send these guys home. So get all of our points back, basically. These guys took no damage and used no ammunition. Fantastic. So in the new update, the game, you're not going to want to release ships at all, I don't think, because I think you don't get the full price back, and you also have to wait for the next week for the money to return, which is, you know, less than ideal. So I think we're going to go airplanes this route. And I'm going to go for a carrier. Now, we've got 3 classes. We can only afford 1. I don't think it matters. I think they all have the same. They do. They all have the same. But this is what we want here. Some Dauntlesses. So I think those are going to put in some big work for us. So we can go for the Wasp. It's the only one in the class. We'll take that. And we're going to pad it out with a couple more. Well, let's see. Let's say done and merge him with those. These are Mahon class destroyers. Now I'm going to actually have to look at this. I wonder if you have this open. If you buy stuff, it'll go right in. That's good. That's good. Test. So the Mahon are dual purpose with plenty of depth charges. Somers is 6 with no dual purpose. So the Somers and I believe the Porter are the oldest ships in the oldest destroyers that you can take. I think all of our Farragut's are out, aren't they? Yes, they are. 9. Did we lose one maybe last time? It's possible. The Drayton. The Lameson. Oh, let's take the Drayton and the Lameson. Okay, it didn't like that. How about that, developer? How about that? Why can't I do that? The ships are within range. Just, okay, no, you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to go with light cruiser. Atlanta. Oh, they're 18. Sugar Shane Mosley. Okay, we're going to go back to the destroyers. We're going to do the Mahon, the Drayton, and the Lameson. Done. It's already on merge. Okay, good. So there we go. We've got our destroyer, our carrier with a heavy destroyer escort. And we're going to send him up here to Rennell Island. We are going to manage cargo. I don't think the carrier can't take anything, which is kind of weird. I mean, I guess the game mechanics would be you'd have to do some different things there if you wanted to get that to work. But I don't know, why can't I carry troops on the carrier? I feel like there'd be space for them. I mean, I'm sure there's probably times where they've done that, but you know, whatever. So we're just gonna take all a bunch of supplies up there with them. They should be pretty quick. Yeah, I think the Wasp is probably the slowest thing in the group. I'm being told 22. Let's choose a different pattern just because... sorry, I'm just pressing buttons like an idiot. That's the one I want. Line ahead. No, we want circular, please. Swap these around. So there we go. We got the destroyers surrounding the carrier. Now let's make that spacing a little bit bigger. Okay, and then did these come off? Did I just launch those off the carrier like an idiot? Airplanes. Oh, I had them for a second. Wasp. Yep. Okay. Number 1. So that's fine. We're going to tell him to patrol above the group, which is called 33. We're going to change that name. Please do that over and over again. I can't actually see. Some visual cue on there would be nice. Well, we'll know if he's doing it over and over again pretty quick. Okay. You know, I'm fairly pleased with where we are at the moment. We're getting really hammered by aircraft over here. Just gonna take rockets on these in case I catch a sub on the surface. Now I think he's probably around here somewhere. Gonna do some weird pattern like that. And Task Force 33, we're going to rename this to Wasp Carrier Force so that I can remember what it is when I'm looking for it in those little menus. And we're going to launch aircraft here. I don't know how I managed to launch just one. Wish I did know that. He's going to do that over and over. Now with carriers, you actually have to wait until the aircraft has taken off before you can launch another one, even if it's a fighter, which is not the case for land-based stuff. And he's going to do that over and over. Okay, good. I think I got two wildcats right on top of each other there. I'm not really sure if I have made a mistake. Probably. Probably, but that's alright. I'll figure it out sometime. Excuse me. Oh no, he's just kind of going slow for some reason. One's following. One I think is just... I don't know why he's not going where he's supposed to be. I feel like if you have a group like this and you want to launch aircraft, I shouldn't have to select it because it's clearly going to be the only one you're launching aircraft from. But what do I know? I'm not a gaming developer. I think we're going to be getting down to the point where... I mean, we can do a 4 meters. That's so tiny. Okay. Why not? This is all good, just to so we don't get taken by surprise by anything. Not sure we can do that. Nope, that's too much. That's too much. I mean, some of those guys aren't even going to be able to do a whole patrol because it's too much, too big of a pattern. So we'll just do that one. So they'll at least do something. I'm pleased with that. That's fine with me. Look at all those planes circling around. Our Avengers clearly didn't find anything over here. We've got this guy doing like a back and forth. Ah, so we spotted something here. Let's have a look at what we've spotted. Mr. Wildcatten. Oh, right. So we've got just a regular surface force here with some very antiquated light cruisers. Japanese light cruisers are pretty poor anyway. They do not have the firepower that our light cruisers have. Two heavies. This looks like a Tone or an Aobi. Oh, is this a Takeo? It doesn't matter. We're not doing anything here, are we? So we're just going to leave. So we know it's a standard combat surface task force that the Japanese likes to make. The Japanese player likes to make. And let's see. We're going to tell this guy to return to base. Now, I'm not sure why we're so short on Avengers. I'm sure somebody will know why that is. We're going to go to our carrier. Launch Dauntlesses 12. 1,000 AP with 2 HEs. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And somewhere over there is where they were being spotted. And the second it says we're ready to launch more, we're going to launch more. There we are. Launch. Dauntless, yes. Oh, sorry, same loadout. Off you go. Let's see how the Japanese like our wave aircraft attack. Now, Task Force 19. They have probably found that surface group. Which is, of course, you know, not great. It's not great. Guess we'll give him a torpedo. I don't know what else we could give him. And send him out this way. Oh, of course. Jeez. I was like, I just don't want to do it. Can we leave? No. It's also getting dark. We can't see them and they can't see us, so we're leaving. We know they're probably in this area. Let's see, what time is it? It's almost 1800. Oh, just in time. What's the range on these guys? They can make it. We want to try to find them before the Dauntlesses get here. Are we going to find them? Doesn't look like it. I also think once it gets dark, you're less likely to find stuff. I think they just can't see stuff at all. I mean, he's not even going to be able to pull that off. Let's just see if we get lucky here. Nope, and he's out of range. And off they go. Okay. Well, they found 19 again. We're going to hit retreat right away. See if we see any shell splashes here. There's some. There's the stars. They're over there somewhere. We're not really in a position to engage them at all with a pair of destroyers. Japanese ships at night. Scary. In fact, we're going to pull our destroyers out here, back behind the island. And my carrier force is going to go up here behind the island as well. More than likely, I'm doing an accent apparently, that they'll come up here and try to bombard this, which would suck if they did. But they could. Nighttime is a good time to do that. Oh, good. Okay. Well, let's get out there and find them there, fellas. Let's not use the Avengers yet if we don't have to. They were like up here was where we last spotted them. So we'll do like a hook. And the same here. I'm less concerned that they're right next to the island because they would have been seen by the radar and stuff. Now I think the big one here is air and the smaller one is surface, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure though. Where the hell did they go? They can't be far. They could have tried to run. They could have tried to run up the slot. And our sub would have eyes if they were near the Guadalcanal. So Guadalcanal, Guadal. There they are. Carrier. Change course this way. Launch aircraft. Dauntlesses. Go. I just said land right away like an idiot. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wow, I fucked that up. Sorry, that was entirely my incompetence. Oh, shit. Okay, that's a convoy. Interesting. Okay. Do I want to go with bombs? Nah, they can't hit fucking dick all with the bombs. So let's send that at the convoy. Ignore. I'll be honest with you, I'd rather hit the convoy because that's going to take stuff directly into Guadalcanal, which could be used to build an airfield. We're kind of in a good position right now where they have to use surface ships to engage us. Okay, came in a little bit of a bad spot there. Alright, fellas, let's go hard to port. And let's get on the deck, please. Whoa, sir. Don't appreciate that. Now, is it the same convoy from before? That's a good question. No. It's a different one. None of these ships have any combat damage. So here's what we're gonna do. Break. Number 1. You're going for 10. Go for it. 2. You're going for 9. Go for it. 8. Yep. 4. 7. Yep. Should I have doubled up? Probably. But we know where they are. We've got other planes in the area. We can get more planes in the area. Our sub is in the area as well. He's well out of range, but he's in the area. Now what you see is I did not want to go for this front area where the flak's going to be heavier from these ships up here. I think the amount of flak that comes off the little ships is enough anyway. This guy's already smoking. He's probably not going to make it. This guy's turning already. He's dropped and he's away. Now you must have... It's dropping right from underneath him. I can see it now. There it is. You have dropped as well. Where's the last guy? You have also dropped. Goodbye. Okay. Now let's get a look here. We've lost 2. Oh, these look good. These look very good. This should hit him. Got him. That missed, fortunately. Got that one. This one looks good, though. Dud. Well, fuck me running. Now hold on. Now hold on. Now hold on. Boom! Got him, asshole. Now, if he had taken those 2, he'd definitely be dead. That hit him dead middle as well. Not sure how damage control and stuff looks or works on these boats. This guy might be very dead. Because that is a roaring fire, and you can bet your ass cheeks it's below deck as well. Yeah. These guys dead in the water? Oh, well, now we don't know. Okay. But you know what? Moderate, heavy. Good. RTB with that shit, please. Can you launch yet? No. So if I hadn't been a massive idiot hole, we could have probably got some more hits in just there. All right, good. No, not Wildcats. Jesus. There, please. I think we're going to launch... Oh, well, in a second we're going to launch some more from Runnel. Boom, there it is. Is that the... it does say 10 mediums. Now there's a enemy float plane in the area. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this positioning. And this is definitely the chippy chaps that we shot before. So we're going to go ahead and break pretty much everybody. So we're going to take you and you. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit awkward. You and you are going to go here. I believe that's correct. And go ahead and attack. Sorry, you and you are attacking. Okay, I did the first one right, which is a miracle we can all behold. And you're going to attack that. You're going here. Go ahead and fire. You're going back here. Go for it. Okay, I think I got that right. Okay. Yep. I'm happy with it. So where's our rearmost flight? I believe that's this one. Not the best angle for them to come in, but we'll see how it goes. It should be okay. It'll probably be alright. I don't know if you can make this smaller, because I would really like to. Mini-map. There we are. Oh, yeah, here we go. Look at that. The dive. Oh, yes, sir. Enjoy those. Oh, you dirty bastard. Have them. Yes, excellent work, fellas. Oh, my. Ooh. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Not a casualty? Okay, maybe. I don't think anybody missed. We hit everything I'd selected. That was the only one we hadn't selected. Oh, in the very first guy, because he hadn't taken any damage. Wow. All our hits were all direct hits. We had 2 duds, because American bombs are much better than American torpedoes. This guy... Oh, 7 is sinking, which is... this one. Oh, that was the one we were looking at. Yeah, he's sinking. I was about to say, this guy looks like he's in real trouble. This guy, too. He's awful low in the water. Something the computer doesn't do is slow down and stop when there's a fire, because you really should. It frees up men to do damage control. We're just going to kind of hang out here for a second, because I think... I can't believe we didn't lose any Dauntlesses. That's amazing. Now we just got to hope that that was loaded. I imagine these are loaded, because why else would they be going this close to Guadalcanal if they weren't loaded? I mean, this guy is just pissing black smoke. This guy is also looking a little bit rough, but not too bad. I think he took it probably right through the deck, because they were AP bombs. When I think about it, I don't know why I did that. Oh, because we originally thought we were going for that surface group. But we didn't. Now, unfortunately, it looks like the rest of these guys are going to make it, which kind of sucks. I mean, this guy's going to make it? Look at him. Look at that. I mean, that's a massive fire. Ah, it's out. Alright. Moderate, none, sunk, critical. I think when it's critical, they scuttle it, but I don't think you get points for it. I could be wrong. And a heavy, and only a minor on that one. So I guess he did get hit, but by hardly anything. So